Anti-ICE protests are just completely erupting across the United States, and President Trump actually broke his silence on it earlier today. Things are getting very much out of control, so much to the point that even CNN's like, wow, yeah, no, this isn't peaceful. This is kind of crazy. I think we need some backup here. So we're going to be taking a look at this because these leftists are just having these insane meltdowns. I mean, go home. Get a job, go cook dinner, eat a steak, go to the gym, go do anything but this. But since they're doing it, we're going to laugh at them. So buckle up. Hope you stick around for the full video because I think you're going to enjoy it. All I ask in return is for you guys to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let's get right into it. They are already boarding up what appears to be government buildings. Where's this one? A federal building in Oregon is being boarded up following last night's anti-ICE riots.
Can you tell us a little bit of the damage caused last night?
That's crazy. It shouldn't get to this point. After Charlie Kirk's assassination, you know how many riots there were? None. There was peaceful vigils. That's it. The right doesn't do this. Only the left does this. So now you're seeing why, or you're seeing they are boarding up buildings. Now we're going to take a look as to why they're boarding up buildings.
You can see an officer back there. He's alone and they're just throwing things at him. I mean, it's just pretty incredible that these protesters have overtaken this and there's no police. I don't see anybody here to kind of manage this crowd.
You don't want police. You want social workers. You know how many times they said, let's defund the police and get somebody to come down there and talk about their feelings? This is what happens when you push the police away, when you try to defund the police, when you try to say it's peaceful protesting and it's not. No backup coming. Even CNN, even radical CNN's going, oh, crap, we need some cops here. That's how bad it is.
So like I was saying, this is at the tail end of a very long day. Looks like they're cheering because they were able to push that officer back inside. Okay, and now people, okay, all right, hold on. Do you see the police?
Like, this should never be acceptable. Forcing the police backwards, retreating, lawlessness. This is insane. This is what the left wants. This is what the Democrats want. This is what CNN's saying. It's rather peaceful. It's rather peaceful. I mean, I think the cops should be here because it's getting a little out of control, but it's a rather out of control, rather peaceful protest. I mean, it's just, at what point do you look at this and go, this is just stupid? It's gotten so bad that President Trump wrote this massive announcement on Truth Social, which has been shared to everywhere else. I have instructed Secretary of Homeland Security Kristi Noem that under no circumstances are we going to participate in various poorly run Democratic cities with regard to their protests and or riots unless and until they ask us for help. We will, however, guard, and very powerfully so, any and all federal buildings that are being attacked by these highly paid lunatics. And I mean, I kind of agree with this. President Trump has deployed federal resources to go and stop the craziness, and it only gets worse because of pushback from CNN, from mainstream media, from left-wing politicians. Hell, even celebrities are painting their nails, going to the global awards or whatever the hell they're called, and they're like, F ICE, it's on my nails. Yeah. Like, it's just so weird. Everyone is just like weirdly against Trump on this issue. Although not everyone, all the wackos on the left are against Trump. So he's like, you know what? How about you figure it out yourself then? Go board up your own buildings because we're not going to do it. And I actually agree with this stance by President Trump. Look at this instance. A guy is wearing a MAGA hat, okay? And he's just surrounded by a leftist mob. He's just standing there. He's not an agitator at all. Look how the leftist mob reacts. Look at, they surround him. They're assaulting him. They're throwing stuff on him. They're grabbing his shirt, pushing him out of the way, grabbed his hat. That's literal assault. Out in the street. Yeah, you kick that hat into the street. Trying to get him run over by a car. Luckily, he's got his rollerblades. I mean, it's insanity what's going on, right? And these are the people, I mean, this meme right here best describes the entire situation. A guy peacefully standing with a hat, okay? And the leftist mob showing up with pitchforks, with a noose, with fire, with everything. Why are you so full of hate? As they're looking to assault him, as they're looking to intimidate him, as they want him dead, spitting in his face. It's weird. It's insane. It's insane. Now look at what they're trying to say on mainstream media about this all.
The president just arrested 2 journalists. Now I think that he's almost in double down mode. I thought he was in de-escalate mode. Now he's having journalists arrested.
Well, he arrested journalists for committing crimes and then filming themselves committing crimes and then talking and admitting on camera to committing those crimes. So, you know, just because you say you're a journalist doesn't mean he violated the FACE Act in 18 U.S. Code Section 241, among others.
You think he used well, look, just because you know the number of the statute, bravo, you probably know the acronym.
I just read the indictment.
Leftists are just in such denial about all this stuff. If Don Lemon robbed a bank at gunpoint under the guise of journalism, because he would be doing this story on how the right would just twist it into some sadistic narrative. He goes and robs a bank in this hypothetical scenario at gunpoint. The left would say, yeah, but he was going to donate all the money to charity anyway. So like, what does it matter? He wasn't committing a crime. He was just redistributing the wealth. Like, these people have lost their fucking mind. I just want to go back to a sense of normalcy in the world. Just peace and quiet, just normal. Everyone goes about their day. We all just go and we work. We go to the bars after. We hang out. People have kids. People can afford to have kids. People have houses. They can afford to have houses. Why and how have we gotten to this point? I think more people have to ask that question and be willing to have this conversation, because it's just insane. People trying to defend Don Lemon. He broke into a church, interrupted a place of worship while they were worshiping. It's literally a crime to do that in America, and they're trying to defend it.
How many more have to die?
Now's the time. From Minnesota to Palestine, general strike. Now's the time.
Bet you wouldn't last a minute in Palestine. So these people, apparently white liberal women, they stormed the Trump Tower in New York to protest ICE. How many more have to die? I mean, if you keep committing crimes, probably significantly more.
You're not allowed to be here. And this administration, so that all of us remember what is being done by Donald Trump.
Oh my goodness. These people, they think they're like Luke Skywalker going to get up against Darth Vader in the Empire. These people have main character syndrome. They think that they are fighting in this rebellion. It's weird. I can't say that movies is the cause of why people think this way, because I watch movies and I don't think I'm Luke Skywalker going to fight against Darth Vader. Chances are you watch movies and TV shows and you're not going to jump off a building thinking that you're Superman or Spider-Man and that you can go fight and be this vigilante person. But these leftists are so mentally ill that they think they are the characters in the movies that they watch. This isn't a movie. This is real life. You can't just break into a hotel like this and start yelling to push your cause. Peacefully protest on the sidewalk like a normal fucking person. It's that simple.
Deportation! Up with liberation! Down, down with deportation! From Palestine!
She took her antisocial medication, obviously, this morning.
The border walls have got to go! Down, down with deportation!
down with you. Where were these people when Obama was deporting people, when Clinton was deporting people, when Biden was deporting people? These other presidents have deported tens of millions of people collectively. Not one single riot, not one single protest. You didn't have MAGA out there going, oh, how dare you deport people. In fact, the left voted for it and they won, and then it actually got implemented. Obama went and deported like 5 or 10 million people. Like, that's a lot of deportations. These left-wing nut jobs, they're just politicized. They're so lonely. They're so desperate on the inside for attention that they accumulate in the streets at night. They wake up tired. They pop their little Adderall pills. They go to their shitty jobs. They live their shitty life, but they have a sense of accomplishment when they go into the streets and parade like this because they feel like they're living in a movie. It's weird. This is not normal. We have to keep looking at this. We have to keep humiliating these people because we have to go back to a sense of normalcy. And when people watch this, it's now like a culture war where people think online, young impressionable people, that this is normal because they see other people doing it. It's not normal. This should not be the new norm either. This is weird.
The Constitution is turning the corner right now. I don't know if you can see it, but it's full of signatures.
Whose streets are streets? So this is a pretty large anti-ICE protest that is carrying the massive U.S. Constitution through the streets of Minneapolis. I mean, come on, guys. Go eat steak and eggs or something. Like, go do something more productive than this. This is so weird. This is so weird. But hey, the good news is that we get to come back to videos like this and we get to laugh at them, and we're going to keep laughing at them until this woke plague that people think is normal, which is not normal, finally dissipates and we can go back to a real sense of normalcy. All I ask in return is for you guys to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you later. Bye for now.